Let's get over to Jed out the door. How are we looking on this Monday, Jed?
Hey, you know what? Another hot day on the way today. If you're stepping outside this morning, hey, it looks good out there. Great shot from our Cowboy Hall of Fame cam this morning. Dry conditions starting off. It's a warm start this morning. We're in the 70s. About 74 is where we're starting right now. We will set another hot forecast day. We'll get up to about 94, which is just slightly above what's typical for this time of the year. But a lot of sunshine, more heat. Make sure that sunscreen is well applied if you will be heading out and about today. It is that time of the year now where we start to get more of these holidays kind of setting up real close together. Summer solstice, that's the first day of summer. That officially arrives tomorrow. We typically see highs in the upper 80s. The 4th of July is now 2 weeks away. We have all the 4th of July different areas that celebrate the fireworks and sell those. They're now starting to set up. 14 days away, 92 on 4th of July. Labor Day at the end of summer, 77 days away, and highs typically around 87. Let's talk about the summer solstice because that is the longest day of the year. That's because the Earth is tilted toward the sun, and it turns out on that one particular day, that's the longest day of the year. As we go toward wintertime, we're on the other side of that, and we're in the darkest time of the year. For winters are a little bit longer there, and that's going on down in the southern parts of the hemisphere coming up for tomorrow. So summertime across Oklahoma. So after tomorrow, days slowly but surely get less and less. The daylight gets less and less going through the rest part of the year. Let's talk about 100s. Will we make it to our first 100-degree day here later this week? Well, average first 100-degree day by 10th. So if we get to 100 earlier or later this week, that'll be a little bit above schedule or ahead of schedule. Last 3 years, no days at or above 100 last year. Have to go to August 28th, near the end of summer. We made it to 102 in 2020, and then 2019, we hit it to about midsummer up near 100 there. And the earliest we've ever had a 100-degree day in Oklahoma City was in April 12th, 1972. We did hit 100. So we can see 100s this time of the year. We are well aware of that. And if our temperature's not at 100, you know the heat index will be. The question is can we make it to 100? And because it's been such a long time, eventually that's got to run out. So the opportunity for 100s are starting to show up now. Late week, we're going to hit a little hotter patch. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will close in on 100s those days, and then a cold front will arrive, and that drops us back off. Some 80s setting up by the first part of next week. So we're watching that. Again, maybe our first 100 of the season showing late this week. 72 out the door this morning. South winds right now at 11. As we check your forecast today, it's going to be a warm start this morning. 75, 87 at noon today, and we'll nose up right up to near 94 going into the afternoon. Lots of sun, maybe a few passing fair weather clouds, but overall lots of sun today with a south wind about 10 to 15 miles per hour. We're in the 70s across most of Oklahoma, not as warm in East Oklahoma. Right now, Sallisaw and Idabel feel very pleasant right now. Some low 60s there. Warm, kind of tropical across the rest of the state with a bit of a breeze. We've got winds right now around 10 miles per hour here in the metro, close to 20 around Clinton and also Hobart waking up this morning. Let's talk about your temps right now. They're starting off in the 60s, 70s across the Central Plains. We're watching our next cold front. It's up here toward north. That'll eventually roll down our way, and that'll move in by this weekend. But it's going to take its time. So that allows our temperatures to heat up ahead of it. We'll be in the 90s coming up for today, and then more 90s on the way for tomorrow. You're going to see some 100s start to build in, and those 100s will be the story as we go through the rest of the work week into the weekend. And by Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, might just get up to near 100. That's what we're thinking about next Friday and Saturday. Those will be the hottest days before cooling it back off some heading into next week. Guys, back to you.